goedemiddag, hartelijk welkom. Je kijkt nog steeds naar 4 dagen wakker met een campagne-update vanuit ons partijhoofdkantoor hier in Utrecht aan de Oude Gracht 312. Achter mij zijn nog steeds zeer veel vrijwilligers hard aan het werk om alle vragen die aan ons gesteld worden te beantwoorden. Je kunt je vragen stellen via de e-mail vragen@groenlinks.nl. Je kunt bellen 0800 GroenLinks. Je kunt een vraag stellen via Twitter @GroenLinks of via Facebook via onze Facebookpagina. Ik heb hier 2 gasten en dit uur zijn het al 2 hele bijzondere gasten, namelijk uit het buitenland. 2 gasten van de Danish Volkspartij, Socialistische Volkspartij, de Deense Socialistische Volkspartij, om het maar even in het Nederlands te vertalen. En ik ga hun kort interviewen over de politieke situatie in Denemarken en de dingen die zij opmerken hier bij een bezoek in Nederland. Alles zal wel in het Engels gebeuren, dus opletten geblazen. Ook voor mijzelf. Warm welkom. Thomas and Sida. Well, what's your first reaction on the situation that's going on here in the campaign center?
I find it very impressive. It's I haven't seen this kind of a room before with this broadcast.
Oh, well, I guess the microphone is not working, so I'll be trying
Like
to
that?
interview with my microphone. I was asking the question, what is your first reaction on the situation here going on in the campaign center? So, Thomas.
I think it's very impressive, especially the thing that you broadcast to all the interested people. Also, those who maybe is not a member of GroenLinks and stuff like that. So it's very, very impressive. Yeah.
And would it be something that the Danish political parties, and in special the SF, can learn from?
Definitely, we are getting inspired by the way that you are campaigning and how many people that you can reach by this way and inspire and make enthusiastic about your campaign. So definitely.
So you are members of the board of the party. Can you explain to me what that means in practice?
It means that we are about 18 members, and then the leader of the Socialistic Party in Denmark, Villy Søvndal, he's also the foreign minister of the government. He is leading our meetings, and where our task is to be the organization leading and also the political advisory board, you can say, in a way. So we have a lot of things to do, and that is our main task.
So your party, which is a sister party of the GroenLinks party, is in government. Is this for the first time?
Yes, we are in office for the first time. So we are in the making of the politics now, and that is inspiring and interesting, but also challenging for our party.
And it actually makes me and us as GroenLinks very jealous. So that comes to the question: how did you do this? How did you succeed in coming into office?
Well, it's a long plan, you can say, because we started making a cooperation with the Social Democrats in Denmark in about 2007-8, and then in 2009 we launched our common politics issues, and we followed that plan for about 2.5 years, and then in September last year the election came, and we were a firm and steady alternative to the liberal parties, and we won the election.
Right. So you does this mean that you made the same program with the Social Democrat Party, or is this something that's? How does it work?
As a party, we have our own political programs, but on the top subjects, we made some compromises, and then we made a common suggestion of how a new government would react and think and act on this specific issue. And the reason why we did that was because we had to show that there was a serious and clear alternative to the government that was at the time.
So to conclude, you formed a sort of shadow government, which is common in England as well. Is it right?
Yes, in a way, it's right. That's also kind of the challenge, because people begin to see you as a government before the election, and that was the big issue. We can say we had, maybe we lost some voters on that, because they already wanted us to do some things before we had the power to do it. Yeah. But in a way, yes, we were quite kind of like a government, pre-government in a way, and that also contained some challenges, indeed.
And don't you lose voters by the fact that people could say, for example, well, you made too much compromises with the Social Democrats, and you aren't left or green or socialist enough for me?
Maybe some voters thought that, but it is the political reality that if you're not have the majority of the voters, you can't decide by yourself. So you have to engage in compromises. And SF was showing that we were ready and we were we had the ability to do that. But it's a long way from going from an opposition party and the way you understand yourself and the way your voters understand you to a power party that takes in lead. So,
so you could say the party is in some sort of a transition, maybe, huh? From opposition to a coalition party in power. How does this feel? Is this a difficult transition?
Yes, it's difficult in the way that you have to transform a bridge between your homeland party and then being a government, and your members expect to have influence on the decisions in the government, and we would like to make that thing work, but that's a balance, and that's difficult, and we're still working very hard on balancing that thing. Yeah.
Because that's a nice bridge. Thank you to the newspapers of today. Yeah. I have this article here from the Volkskrant, a Dutch newspaper, which says Danish voters are disappointed in the left. That's quite an article. Do you understand, Sida, why people might be disappointed a bit in the left government in Denmark?
Yeah, I think there's two reasons. The one is the political reality today and the economic situation. The new government, the one that SF is in, were facing a huge budget deficit and also a debt that was not repaid. So that is the one main challenge that we face. The other one is that we, in the campaign, were making a coalition with the Social Democrats, but we are in a government with another party as well, and that is the Social Liberal Party. And we made some compromises with the Social Democrats, and we had to make some compromises again. And that path to the goal and the final politics is hard to cope with if you had expected something else. So I think those two, one is the situation of three parties being in a government, and the economics are two huge challenges. And we have been in office for 1 year, so we have hopefully 3 more years to prove our right and to prove this new political way in Denmark.
That's my hope for you as well. But can somehow the situation in Denmark can be compared with the situation in France, where Hollande has to cope with the same problems following from the economic and financial crisis?
Definitely, you can say that there's a lot of things that's in common. I think one of the main issues and the main challenges is that we defined our politics in the beginning of the crisis in 2008, 2009, and we had we have very ambitious goals for Denmark, very long-term goals. But what people seek at the moment are the short fix, the quick fix, employment and stuff like that. And we're trying to deliver those answers. But at the same time, we're very ambitious in the green area and stuff like that, and we want to deliver the long short-term ambitions there. So we are balancing a bit between fixing, like in France and other places, the actual problems, but also setting a new course for the environmental and for the social politics.
I wish you guys all the luck in the next 3 years, and I hope you will be managing. You'll try to manage to fix the current problems you're coping with. Tomorrow is the election night. Will you be experiencing this election night with us, with the GroenLinks?
Yeah, we will be experience it. I don't in Hague, I think. So I think that we will meet you there as well, and the SP, whom we are going to meet with tomorrow also.
Thank you very much for your visit to GroenLinks here at the party office. Wish you all the luck again, and a nice stay. Yeah, thank you very much. I think we need it for tomorrow, but I wish you a nice stay in Holland, and maybe till the next time. Groene en linkse politiek kan dus leiden tot regeringsdeelname. Althans, dat bewijzen de situaties in Denemarken op dit moment. Volgens mij is dat een mooi vooruitzicht en kunnen wij daar in Nederland als GroenLinks ook zeer veel van leren. En kunnen wij hiermee ook duidelijk maken dat groene en linkse politiek ook kan leiden tot regeringsverantwoordelijkheid. En dat laten wij als GroenLinks al zien in de vele steden waar wij op dit moment het college van burgemeester en wethouders leveren. Mocht jij op dit moment vragen hebben aan ons, er wordt nog steeds hard gewerkt en dat blijven wij de komende, even kijken, 28 uur doen. Wij blijven wakker! Heel goed, iedereen is ook oprecht nog wakker en nog steeds ook aan het opletten. Heel goed. Mocht jij op dit moment vragen hebben, dan kan je ze nog steeds insturen naar ons. Vragen@groenlinks.nl. Via Twitter kan het natuurlijk ook, @GroenLinks. Via Facebook door een bericht te sturen via onze Facebookpagina of door simpelweg ouderwets te bellen via 0800 GroenLinks. Over een uur is er weer een campagne-update zonder mij. Blijf doorgaan, blijf vragen insturen. Wij gaan door tot over een uur.